I would like to introduce you to some of our sadhak, young sadhak and sadhikas who are using these videos to connect new coming souls in United States of America and in the North America, anywhere in Canada and other countries.
We have Shilpa ji.
Yeah, Nalini ji, your videos are a treasure. They are just, we started a small WhatsApp group for the new folks who are joining Samarpan so that we can guide them through the 45 days. And I am the one who is benefiting now from your videos because they are bringing so much positive energy, as Hitendra ji said. And you have been able to, in a short video, every single day, you have imparted such beautiful knowledge that it is amazing, and we are very, very grateful and thankful to you for sharing those and every single day posting them religiously at the right time. Thank you.
Because my idea was that we need time, we need little more explanation, and we need to take a beginner who doesn't know anything, beginners, to go step by step and then take them up to the Sahasra.
Absolutely.
So I'm
that is the talent of a teacher, a true teacher. And you have been blessed with some real gurus who have taught you in the Kathak Nritya also, in Samarpan meditation, our Swamiji, of course. And when somebody has mastered the subject, they will always know how to start their student. And Swamiji used to tell us in beginning that I may have reached to very high level of spirituality, but it is of no use to you. I may be standing on the 50th step, but if I want to come and talk to a child, I have to come down to the first and second step. So that is the, mastery of a teacher, that they made the complex subject to a simplified one. And you have done that in Samarpan meditation. And that is what we are sharing. So thank you very much for sharing that with us. Thank you, Shilpaji, for sharing that.
We cannot thank you enough for the video. I wish I could show it to everyone who's ever want to join Samarpan, because I think if I had that in the beginning, that would have helped me a lot, accelerate my journey. So thank you for all those videos.
Thanks for your energy. I think I'll do much better next time. I plan to start again when Swamiji will take 45 days meditation next year from February to Shivratri. So,
right. And just like you mentioned, in the initial days, Swamiji used to talk about basics, the fundamentals of meditation and how to progress. One of the book, it's a very small booklet, Chaitanya Dhara, the flow of consciousness, which has question and answer that Swamiji used to give in the early days of 2000, 2004. Anybody who have not read that, they can buy that book and they can learn a lot from those question answer. As Nalini ji said, Madhu Chaitanya is very instrumental for reading Swamiji's words and Guru Ma's word directly, as well as connecting with the activities of Samarpan on a global level. So please stay connected and make use of those words, some tools that we have available to progress spiritually. Rajesh ji.
Yes.
Do you remember when did we meet first time?
Yes.
Junagadh.
We were sharing one room at the Shiva.
Yes. Junagadh. Yes, Junagadh 2007 Guru Purnima. That was one of the, I would say, I have attended 2 Guru Purnimas so far, and the last one I attended is 2020. But one of the topmost energy level and spiritual level that Swamiji has given in his Guru Shakti state is Guru Purnima 2007. Because of 2 things, as Swamiji mentioned many times, we should know who we are, with whom we are, and where we are. Okay, so we were with Guru Shakti, we were with such a divine collectivity, and that place Junagadh is very well known for many saints and gurus and yogis.
Beautiful
at the
place.
same time, we were at the Jain location. I think it was the place there where we were staying was Jain ashram kind of things, monastery kind of things where we were living. So
It
yes,
started
that was,
raining there. It was so green and beautiful. You remember it
yeah,
started
it was,
raining and Swamiji made something that everything went so smooth. Then he
yes.
explained how the powers work.
And after the break, we all went out, and it was easy for us to stand and talk and all that. And we were wondering how we will get out of the tent. Now it is raining so hard.
That
So
was
that
very
was amazing. I remember one more thing. If you, I want to surprise you. During that time, you asked me, because I sang couple of dhun and bhajan on the stage. You said that Hitanvaji, you like writing songs and bhajan for Swamiji. Next time, whenever you get chance, you write one song for Swamiji based on this song. Which was what that song? You remember?
No, I didn't.
No, you remember it. My God.
I remember you. You see, I have very good memory. You told me about the song Hari Hari Vasundara pe Neela Neela ye gagan के जिस पे बादलों की पालकी उड़ा रहा पवन दिशाएं देखो रंग भरी दिशाएं देखो रंग भरी चमक रही उमंग भरी ये किसने फूल फूल पे ये किसने फूल फूल पे किया श्रृंगार है ये कौन चित्रकार है ये कौन चित्रकार ये कौन चित्रकार है ये कौन चित्रकार है. That was your song that you mentioned, and I wrote 2 lines as an answer from Swamiji. So who is that चित्रकार, उसके ऊपर मैंने ये लाइन लिखी है. जो तुझ में है वो मुझ में है सागर में है सरिता में अणु में है परमाणु में हर कण में है कण कण में है करना है जो महसूस तुझे करना है जो महसूस तुझे आ बैठ जा मेरे पास यही तो परमात्मा यही है चित्रकार जो स्पंदन में है मेरे वही तो चित्रकार है वही तो परमात्मा वही तो चित्रकार है वही तो परमात्मा. सो आपका वो स्वप्न मैंने आज पूरा कर दिया. That was our gift.
Even I danced there. I remember. सबसे पहला उनके लिए मैंने एक डांस किया था जो मैंने एक फोटो भी भेजी थी 2005 में शायद. वो
हाँ जी.
It was on Madhu Chaitanya's first page, and then in 2007, every time I go to Guru Purnima, I get a chance to do some performance in front of Swamiji. I'm so thankful to him.
Yes, and you see, this time that you are sharing with us, we cannot pay you, but we can share the love as sadhak, from American sadhaks to Japanese sadhak, and blessings of Gurudev by sharing the praise for Guru's love, you know. So
and family, we are becoming member of big family now.
But
absolutely.
When did you move from Montreal to USA?
I moved almost in August 2009.
So
I moved when Swamiji established the Murti, the Mangal Murti, when Swamiji came to establish in 2009.
Yes.
Within a week, I moved from there.
But we came to your home that time because we were there.
Yes, that is what Kalpana said. And
Yes.
I have very poor memory. Kalpana told me.
Our daughter was with us. She was very small. We have pictures. I'll show you next time.
So yeah, because
Yes, please. You should have shared those memories with us. Kalpana said that, and I totally forgot because I believe I was running around with too many things, and we were hosting all American sadhak during that program. We were very busy, but Kalpana told me when she saw your picture, she said that yes, Nalini ji and Rajesh ji came to our house. How can you forget that?
I remember.
So it is time for you to come to USA now. Tell us about spreading Guru Karya in Japan. Please share some memories with Swamiji, because Swamiji has mentioned in his discourse about the storm in Osaka and how it moved away from where you had the retreat. And also Swamiji mentioned about the Zen Buddhism question answer with Buddhist monk. Also Swamiji mentioned, when I hear about Japanese experiences of Swamiji, people ask many questions on karma. So we would like to hear from you as first-hand experience that you had during that visit of Swamiji.
I'll tell you about you see the pictures what you are showing, the Obo-sama. So this is in Japanese, priests are called Obo-sama,
High priest.
high priest. So this temple is Todaiji, and it's a very famous and very historically, as well as one of the biggest temple in the whole Japan. And it was built in 752 or something. And this temple, this Obo-sama, this highest priest, came from the temple from Nara. It's in Nara. Nara
City.
Nara city. We live in a Kansai area, and then there is a Tokyo area. In our area, the cities are Osaka, Kobe, Nara, Kyoto. These are the 4 major cities, and they are very, everybody comes here when they come to Japan. They have to go Kyoto, Nara, because they are the seats. They are the base of what Japan is.
So the Todaiji temple is the place from where Buddhism spread into whole of Japan.
So
this is like an epicenter of Buddhism.
Yes, exactly. It was a capital once, then Kyoto became capital, and then Tokyo became capital. So it's a long history here.
But the high priest of that temple came to attend Swamiji's Shiva.
So
isn't it something?
Yeah, he came for 3 days. He was in. We had a 3 days Shiva plan, and then he invited Swamiji to this temple. So we were the whole team was there. This temple, until recently, the room, the huge place, this was the world's biggest wooden room this temple has, and the bronze statue of Buddha is the biggest in the whole Japan. It's a very special temple. And because of Swamiji, no one can go up where the statue is. You only walk around.
It is only maybe restricted to Emperor of Japan or some very important persons.
Highly spiritual people.
Yeah, but he took Swamiji up there, and we all went up there, and we had a chance to see that area. And then Swamiji asked him a question that Buddha was not in favor of statue worship. Then how come he wonders that why there are so many statues of Buddha everywhere? So priest was explaining him that Buddhism was losing popularity, and to ensure that it remains.
This was back in
long back as a leading
1st century AD.
Yeah, and you'll be surprised that in 1st century AD, the first conference was held at Srinagar, Kashmir in India, and there they
what a connection!
What a connection! Then they discussed that we need a statue. Unless we have a statue.
Because until 1st century AD, there was no statue of Buddha. For 600 years, there was no statue. But in that conference, they discussed, and they decided to make Buddhism popular. They need a symbol.
They need a symbol. So statue started from there. That was one. Zen meditation has a lot of similarities with our Samarpan meditation. One thing is just sit, one thing, and do nothing. No physical thing is there. But they continue for a very long time. Ours is only for 30 minutes maximum, Swamiji says is okay. And there are 2-3 kinds of Zen meditation that was discussed, and other things, but I'll tell you about the typhoon. Rajesh can tell you that time.
Yeah, because when we had certain programs in various cities in Kansai area in Japan, and Swamiji came, which was in Kobe, and we also went to Kyoto. But the main Shiva was in Osaka, and it was in a holiday retreat. And we had 3 days Shiva. And as what has happened in Japan is about 1 week in advance, there is a warning of typhoon. And we knew that on the last day of the retreat there was a heavy typhoon going to come. It was all over in the television and newspapers. So Swamiji wanted to have an outdoor program of Shivir, and it was impossible. I mean, looking at the warnings, it seemed to be impossible. So one day earlier, I went to Swamiji and I asked him that there is a warning of typhoon tomorrow, and what should we do?
Yeah, how can we have outdoor activity?
We cannot have outdoor, we should cancel it. So Swamiji told me, kal ki baat kal dekhenge. So, yeah, I mean, why worry today? So we all went there, and then next morning when we got up, every room had a TV, so we switched on the TV. The news was on that typhoon is everywhere in Japan. All the flights in Japan were cancelled, but when we look out from the window, it was sunny in our area.
Our area was totally sunny that day.
Wow. So we were so surprised, and then I was wondering, maybe Swamiji was working on this or something. There is some connection. How it is possible that entire Japan is under typhoon influence, and we have a sunny weather around us. But we went out. We had the outdoor session, which you have seen. You are flashing that particular photograph repeatedly. So there is an outdoor session in a park, one in the bottom. So this is the position where the rest of Japan is under heavy rainfall and heavy winds. We were having peaceful Shivir, the last day of the Shivir. And after the Shivir was finished, then there was the start of the rain. So it was very amazing.
Yeah, for Japanese, actually, it was amazing.
Even the Japanese pointed out this.
They couldn't believe it. This can happen. So it is Swamiji's nature that he says that I am nature. You know, you used to say earlier that I am nature. Why are you scared when nature is with you? You just need that harmony with nature. So beautiful.
So that's why Swamiji mentioned again and again, हमें मालूम होना चाहिए कि हम शेर के बच्चे हैं. शेर के बच्चे कभी शेर से नहीं डरते.
Nature.
We also want to know what message you would like to give based on all the videos that you made, based on all the experience you have for Samarpan meditation. How our new sadhaks and sadhikas, young generation especially, can benefit from Samarpan meditation in association with Guru Shakti and sadhaks all around the world like this program, and how they can progress spiritually. If you can give some encouraging, inspiring words, of course your story itself is very inspiring, but that will probably leave good impact on all of us.
What I can say to all the sadhaks and people who are the beginners who really want to try, because this is the time, this century, right now is the time that you must at least try some meditation. There are many ways of doing meditation, many teachers are there, but this path has been already checked by Swamiji. He has already walked on this path, and it will be easier for us to walk here. And it's so simple, but don't be scared of what will I get and what happens. So my idea of making those videos, and even I'm telling you right now, start from the basic. Even you are high earning person, you live in America or whatever it is, you have a hi-fi lifestyle, everything is okay, enjoy that. But inside your mind, inside your heart, stay at the basic level, that you are still 100 years back countryside person. There was no TV, no electricity, nothing, but they were connected with the nature. That's how I start my videos, with the 5 elements. Nature, we cannot have a life away from the nature. So keep thinking about earth, water, fire, air, and space 24 hours. You know, the key here is how to live happily 24 hours. Even 30 minutes meditation you feel happy for 1 or 2 hours. After that, we are back in the house, family, we are back at the workplace, same problems start coming again, same reactions. We don't want that. We want that 24 hours, how I can live happily with the full energy in the center, what we have been learning, and we know, even not even Samarpan, you know that we have energy inside and we have to use our energy. So please keep checking yourself every day, 3 or 4 times, and before sleeping, check again and check that what in the whole day, what mistakes did I do? Did I hurt anyone? Did I spoke rudely? Because you can only change yourself. We can't even change our husband or next person who we are living with. We can't even change them, but we can change ourselves. But that needs regular checking. Don't think that just by doing meditation things will happen. You also have to check yourself and then see that how I can improve that. How many times I went into past or future, but I don't need that. I want to do one thing at a time. I just have to. So this aura, that room is your special room. You are meditating not for your friend, not for because your sister is meditates or your friend meditates. No, not to show anyone, for yourself. So these 30 minutes, please think that this is my time, my special time. I just have to sit. I can talk to Swamiji. Whatever you want to do in 30 minutes, just sit there. It takes 2 to 3 weeks when we get used to of sitting on floor. It's not easy. But then slowly, if anything, a newborn baby, when he's 3 or 4 years old, when he learns the first word or first alphabet, he keeps repeating that. So we are at the same level. We need to repeat any good experience you listen, any good thing or any good sentence, you keep repeating that. Like, it's okay. Anything happens, it's okay. Repeat again and again. Then it comes in your system. It's called Ashtang Yoga, Yam, Niyam. We talk about 8 points. The 7th is the meditation. So this Niyam has to be there. And don't be scared. It's so beautiful. Just try it out and just say that 30 minutes I'm sitting, I am enjoying it. It's my time, and have trust. Trust will be
That
there.
is very, very true. You said it so simply, just like Swamiji says that when you have something to offer, it should not be very complex. It should be very simple. And going inward is the beginning of our spiritual journey. And one who can bring us inside from the outer world is our Guru. And your words, your comments are emphasizing on Swamiji's teaching that yes, if somebody can follow what Swamiji has given us in a simple way, you don't have to do any complicated procedures and pranayam and yoga and asanas and everything. But if you can bring yourself in through attention and connect on a conscious level with Guru Shakti, then this is the best path for anybody to progress spiritually. And as you say, 24/7 you can be happy. So very well said, Nalini ji, and we are looking forward to hear more and more. Now that you have said all these things, we want to know that are you traveling to different parts of the world? Are you attending many Guru Karya, like major events that is going on with this Samarpan meditation, or especially in America? Are you coming to America? So do you come to America? Do you come for business or personal or pleasure or this kind of Kathak Nritya or something?
All 3, business, pleasure, and
Yes,
my
yes.
sister lives in California, Ritesh and Zurika, and they also
Oh
have
yes, your sister lives in America. Who is that?
That's Zurika Tandon in California, San Jose. And she's running the center now at her home, so regular meditation and group meditation. So I also...
So, Hirendra, there is one more center
Yeah,
which
one
has
more
come from
center.
Japan. That is that San Jose, California.
Oh yes, yes. So you have been instrumental for America also, and I am thankful to you. I knew about Zurika, of course, because of you. I connected with Zurika and Ritesh ji, who are one of our favorite friend. Even before they started the center, because of you, I met them, and they became my friend first before I make them come to Samarpan meditation full-fledged. And I wanted our audience also to know that Zurika is your sister. If Zurika ji and Ritesh ji are available, would you please join us? Would you please come to the video? We would like to put the family together. Now, Samarpan is becoming instrumental to put the two sisters' family together.
Hi.
Hi, Jai Baba Swami. Hello, Ritesh. Jai Baba
Hi.
Swami.
Jai Baba Swami, Ritesh ji, Zurika ji, I want to introduce everybody, both of you, that Zurika, everybody know now that she is Nalini ji's sister, but Ritesh ji is one of the very important person in the community over there also in San Jose, California. I will let Zurika ji introduce him, but before that, I want to tell you that Zurika ji has shown great volunteership for our This is Samarpan program also. She generally does what Shefali ji and Sonal ji has been doing today, alternatively as a team. And she is part of our managing trustees for USA Trust. So the platform is yours. Zurika ji, Ritesh ji, please take over. Jai Baba Swami and welcome to Samarpan family.
Jai Baba Swami. And Jai Baba Swami to all the listeners. Thank you so much.
Jai Baba Swami, thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, Hitendra ji, for having us here. And your this is Samarpan has been amazing. It gives an opportunity to connect with so many people, and through this, I have learned so much with different parts of the world and different countries. And hi to Nalini ji, she's my sister. and Jijaji too. Hello, Jai Baba Swami. So it's also a way to connect from Japan to USA. You know, two sisters. That's amazing.
Yeah, again by Jai Krishna and hello everyone. And once again, Nalini and Rajesh Yaji, they are not actually Zurika's sister, but they are my Sasasur also because they didn't connect up.
Yes.
Arey wah.
Because of the age difference.
Yeah. So pretty much, હિતેનભાઈ ખબર નહીં કેટલા લોકોને ખબર છે કે હું અમદાવાદનો છું બધાને લાગે છે કે નો ડાઉટ લાસ્ટ ટાઈમ
Yes.
લંડન છે I belong to
It is good that you are talking in Gujarati. So અમારા ઘણા સાધકો ગુજરાતી છે અને I know કે દર વર્ષે નવરાત્રી તમારે ત્યાં સેન હોઝે એરિયામાં થતું હોય છે ત્યારે તમે ઘણી બધી વોલન્ટિયરશિપ કરો છો અને ઘણો સાથ આપો છો લોકોને. So તમારી સેવા, आपकी जो सेवा है, I will come back to English and Hindi because I want everybody to enjoy this, that made you a very special person, and I know that you are bringing your service to a next level for the Bay Area Indians. Swamiji's blessings are with you, both of you. Zurika ji is your strength and backup and energy. As we all know, behind every successful man there is a woman, and Zurika ji being such a devoted person, like we can see in Rajesh ji's life also, her sister Nalini ji has been such an instrumental person. So I'm sure these two sisters are very, very big blessing for both of you and for us also in Samarpan family. On behalf of Samarpan family USA, we want to wish you all the best for this success. And personally, I want to tell people in today's time, the way things are moving, it is very important for everyone to stay focused on the positive aspect of life and positive energy and positive intention for the society, rather than sticking to only one party or one group of people, whether it comes to politics, it comes to religion, or it comes to any other organizational level. So Samarpan Meditation is standing out in front of so many competitive organizations simply because Swamiji taught us to stay positive and stay focused on the divine consciousness, not on the personal aspect of any group leader or any organization. So in that way, I want to support you and I want to pray Gurudev that he bless you with very shining star, bright shining star in your success.
All the best wishes to you.
Thank you so much.
as you all know, Zurika ji is part of our This is Samarpan team also, and our trust also. And we are so blessed with Gurudev that we have both these sisters helping us in Samarpan Guru Karya on two ends of the world. One is in the East Coast and one is in the West Coast. So this is amazing. They have covered up everything all over the world with the grace of Gurudev. Thank you very much. Is there anything else you would like to share with us before we end today's program?
Yes, I would like to say thanks. And thanks to you for being such a force and bringing everyone together.
Yes,
US is such a big place, and you are connecting with everyone, and you thought of this idea that we should meet. You know, this is, I mean, I feel that Corona has given us chance to get new ideas, to connect people, and I'm so thankful you have us today. And secondly, the women power. You see what you have behind you? We have Sonal, Shefali, then we had Shilpa,
Nari Shakti.
Sagar Patel, Nari Shakti. We have so many people, and for last 2-3 weeks I've been working with them, and I'll tell you, amazing ladies with amazing sense of duty and responsibility, and the way they write messages, it makes you to do more, you know. Been saying thanks to me.
That's the way it should be.
A polite way. So this is a way to learn. This is a way. We don't even know each other. We haven't even seen each other. Yesterday we first time saw on the screen. And bless them. And I really wish that what all of you are doing, Ritesh, Zurika, Aap Kar Rahe Hain, and all these ladies, I just pray for all of you that we all are together and let's work. It's a volunteer work, but it gives you so much satisfaction. Just
absolutely.
Of course, it takes a lot of time to do all these things, but please don't give up, because we might make some more people happy by our work, by our sacrifice. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much for those kind words. But as you mentioned, many of the sadhaks in this team, I myself did not meet. So it is only Gurudev's blessing and purity and dedication of all the souls. As you can see, you have also worked with them in last couple of weeks. And we have Sagar Patil, one of our youth member also. So the way I'm trying to work is following exactly what Swamiji has taught us, that try to be humble, try to be loving and respectful to everybody, and try to see your Guru in every sadhak, whether new or old or young or old, but you have to see Gurudev in everybody, and that is what we try to do. We are trying to keep the basic values that our parents have taught us. We are trying to keep the basic values that we learn from our religious leaders as well as Gurudev, and we are trying to keep Samarpan as one global family. And with the Gurudev's blessing, it is happening. I was always praying Gurudev that when I will get those people who will help me in this mission. And this program is mainly to show the world that Swamiji has worked very hard. He has dedicated, Swamiji, Guruma and their family have dedicated their life fruitful. We are going to become the tree for Swamiji's seeds that he planted 20 years ago. And we are going to make sure that next generation who is coming, they also benefit from our existence.
Nalini ji and Rajesh ji, it's very thankful. I am from Rajasthan. So I'm from Jaipur, and I know about Burju ji because I was trying to learn Kathak and then I got busy with studies and all. But thanks to you that my family who's not sadhaks could go to Ajmer, and we saw when the temporary murti was there, a small place, and then when the Gandhi Sthan was happening, so you know how you can go to below where Guruji has done sadhana for few months or years, I was able to take my family there. So I know that once they have touched that place, today or tomorrow they will be blessed to join Samarpan. But thanks to you, we have Samarpan at such large scale in Rajasthan now. So even when I'm here, Samarpan is around me, and when I go back to Rajasthan, Ajmer is like 2 to 4 hours drive for us. So it's amazing.
Awesome. Jaipur, wow. Shefali, aap to bilkul close. We are just Ajmer and Jaipur are the next sister cities, twin cities. So
yeah, like Surat and Navsari in Gujarat.
Yeah, and Jaipur is also very active when it comes to Samarpan. There is a
They
big
have
group.
many centers. And Swamiji has been there many times. Jaipur,
Yes.
Ajmer, then one or two more places mainly.
So, is there any questions, Shefali, from sadhaks that we need to answer today?
Yes, Hitendraji, we have questions. This is coming from Tanha. Has Swamiji ever mentioned what we can do during physical death? As long as we are in the body, focus chitta on the crown.
Yeah, the first question, maybe no. But the second one, as long as we are in the body, focus chitta on the crown, that's true. That's what he says. Keep your focus all the time
Shastra.
on the sahasrara, on the crown chakra, because this is where you connect. And from here to here, you need a teacher. You can reach here with many other ways, but from going from Agya chakra to crown chakra, you need a teacher, and you should focus all the time. Your mind should be here. But the first question, Swamiji ever mentioned that we can do what we can do during physical death?
Yes, before, I mean, we can only do whatever we want to do in the human life. So that is more important to achieve moksha or to, I mean, human life is for that. So after that, nothing much. Without a physical body, we cannot do much. That's what he mentioned once, that there are many souls there who don't have a physical body and they also want to do something, but they need to have a physical body to do meditation or to achieve anything.
The same person, Tana from Germany, has asked, and after we have quit the body, does the chitta belong to the body?
We are not qualified to answer that question, because we only know that when you are alive, when you are in the body, what has to be done, and once you quit the body.
But what exactly chitta?
There is no chit then.
Yeah, there is no chit after
once you are.
Chit is your attention. So once you don't have the physical body, there is no chit.
So what we call consciousness in English is our chitta. Swamiji, in one of his discourses, said that the way your physical body has eyes to look at and to learn from, it's like a sensory organ for our body or our mind to receive the information. In Sanskrit, we call Gnanendriya. That is the sense of receiving the information. We have 5 senses for getting the knowledge and 5 senses to perform the action. And that is the reason why Swamiji says that having a human body is one of the most important thing in spiritual progress. And Swamiji also mentioned that you should be first very, very, very thankful to your father and mother, because in this life as a human being, your body became so capable to accept that divine energy in such a way that it can progress, moving and rising from the Muladhara up to the crown chakra. So as Nalini ji very well said, that you may have many teachers who are going to teach you in this world by words and by actions, do this and don't do this, yama and niyama. But you do not get that many gurus whom we can call Satguru, meaning that one who can show you the real path of truth and bring you from Agya Chakra to Crown Chakra. Okay, so from third eye to Crown Chakra, it is only authorized souls who come from heavenly Guru Lok or heavenly Riyam, specially to bring some group of people who are ready and who want to rise on the liberational or spiritual moksha level. Okay, so that is the thing. Now, having said that, your mind is a smaller level of consciousness attached to your body and sensory perception. But Chitta, as Swamiji mentioned in his discourses, is the sense for your soul. The moment you leave your body, your soul is 3 days around the body, but it is not inside the body. Okay, that is why we have this sutak that we keep for 3 days, and we have some ceremony for mundan and all that. And even for Guru, a disciple keep 3 days sutat so that he does not shave himself and he's offer his homage or Shraddhanjali to his Guru. So Chitta does not belong to body, Chitta does not belong to mind, Chitta is belonging to your soul, and that is a extra sensory perception that you can say, or sixth sense you can say, is attached to your soul. I hope we have answered your question.
The next question is as amazing as the first one. Could you recommend what to do except for meditating when ego patterns, thought spirals, and sufferings occur? And I think we all face that. In these situations, I know that this is the ego, but sometimes it seems so difficult to find a way out.
This is interesting because
Stay balanced here. That is
ego pattern, this is everyday problem. And it's surprising, we all think that we are nice people, we are so balanced people, but if we check, if we just see, notice or check ourselves, we'll find that how many times we have that ego. I said that, I did that, I told you to do that. So this I keeps coming again and again. So I will suggest that, because you said except for meditating, of course meditation is done once a day, 30 minutes. But when you say I, and you know, I think this person who has asked the question, he immediately knows that this is, I have said I, and I'm getting into ego. So try that you not use the word I, just say that, okay, I think I will suggest you this, or maybe you can do this. This I thing has to go away. So we have to use the language, or we have to use what we express our ideas and our opinions. Try not to use I, because this I has to stop. And it's so difficult because we are humans and we are used to of saying, oh, I told you that not to do that. I told you not to do that. I said that you read this book and you will get past. So it's I has to go. Please check that you don't use the I while saying or while talking and while expressing your suggestions. And because you suffer because of that, because you know, then you're saying that I know that this is the ego, but it's sometimes difficult to find a way. So maybe immediately you don't find a way, but tomorrow you'll find a way. Today you check yourself. Oh, 3 times today I used I. 3 times I was angry, I knew it, I didn't do anything. There are ways. What we do is, if we hurt someone because of ego or something, we write message to them, I think I was rude to you, please forgive me, I made a mistake. Or you can say that, or you can telephone them. And you don't want to do that when while meditating, just take this out and say that this I thing has to go. Next tomorrow I will be much better person. I have to remove, because Swamiji is ready to take whatever good you have, whatever bad you have. So the checking is the most important thing if you really want to progress in spirituality, because this level never remains same, aura never remains same. You have to keep checking, because we are humans, we keep going back to the same thing again.
The next question of this question is, could you please tell about your anubhutis with the Murti?
Well, I remember I was Murti.
Okay.
I was on 10 days Goa trip. That was an international retreat for 10 days in Goa, and I was with my daughter. And that Murti was, all the Murtis are yellow, gold color. So when we were just sitting there, and in the morning they had timings from 6 to 6:30, you finish your meditation, then come to the tent and all that. And when I was sitting, I saw the Murti. When you sit, you say pranam, you bow, and you see, your eyes go to the Murti. And I saw the Murti in white clothes, totally wearing white. I said, why this Murti is in white? All the rest Murtis, I've been to Canada, I have seen UK, I've seen Ajmer, all the statues, they are all gold, of 5 tattu se bani hai, 5 elements, and they are gold in color. Why this? Bronze or gold. So why this is like a Shirdi Sai Baba in white clothes? Then maybe they didn't have much time. Maybe this is a very new one. And when I finished meditation, I opened my eyes. It's back to gold. So I was really surprised what is happening. Sometimes things happen. And we had a lot of chance to be with Swamiji, with Guru Ma. Those experiences are, sometimes we feel we are you are with a living guru. Maybe Murti, when you are with a living guru, you have so many experiences. I feel like an earthquake coming all the time. This ground is shaking. You go into some another world sometimes. You don't know, trance, you're not listening what he's saying. And sandalwood. And the rose, smell of rose. My God, when I was in, we were in retreat. First retreat was in Navsari. And the last day we all went to Surat. And there was a music program. Like Swamiji, invite, last day always is a music. Every day is a music, but last day is a very special guest comes. And it was a huge ground. We are all Sangeet Samaroh. And we had to, very early, Swamiji had, in the morning was his speech and lecture, and the evening was that. We are walking 5:30 in the morning, it's only rose smell for not few seconds, for a long time. I can never forget that. And it still comes to me, that smell.
Wow.
Amazing. Sandalwood smell, all these experiences we have had in front of Swamiji, in front of Murtis. And this is true what he says, that if you are there with a pure mind, not expecting anything, then you will connect. Expectation stops us. That creates a wall. So don't have that wall.
Yeah.
So that's
and again, this is part of the mind that is thinking all the time. It is part of our ego personality that is asking and want to be in one particular stage. Like, Swamiji, mujhe itni pragati kara do, Swamiji, mujhe ye anubhav mila do, Swamiji, mujhe aisa ho jaye, waisa ho jaye. I work with so many good souls like that, and they ask me all these questions. But I always tell them that, look, we have been doing this for last 20 years. That's why you see all this, what you are seeing in our words or our action or our behavior. So you have to first thing, be dedicated, because I remember Swamiji's words very clearly that जीवन में एक ऐसा स्थान रखो जहां पे तुम पूरे झुक सको. When I am showing you this झुक सको, यानी कि you are bowing down completely, emptying your bottle. You're not keeping it like this, you're not keeping it like this. You are bowing down completely, surrendering 100%. Whatever desire, whatever attachment, whatever relationship, whatever sickness, whatever possessions you have, you are not giving it physically. Here, nothing is happening on a physical level. But if you surrender to that level, slowly, slowly, you are creating a space for divine consciousness to enter in your soul, in your existence. And that space is going to bring in the Guru Shakti, that she is able to continue the tradition of Kathak Nritya. Same thing with Samarpan meditation. They both are able to continue tradition of Samarpan, even though Swamiji went there only once. I met Swamiji very little time, only 1 month. And we accumulated what he has given us, and we are continuing for all these years, and we intend that जीवन में कुछ भी हो जाए, whatever happens in my life, nobody can take away my Guru from my life, his connection with my soul from my life. And people were asking in the first question and last question also, the state of your soul or your mind, what should we do when you are dying? No. When there is a fire in your house, you don't have time to think, what should I pick up and what should I not pick up? I have seen the death of my father and mother in their last time, and you don't even remember, or your senses are not even in the form to speak or ask or do something. Okay, so forget those things. Learn to meditate every day, as Nalini ji said. Learn to pay attention to your crown chakra every day, because you have been blessed in this life by a living Guru to progress to the level of crown chakra, which is not possible for centuries for many souls in this world. Okay, so you are the lucky blessed souls. Second thing, today you are meeting those divine souls who have been coming again and again on this earth. What I see in Rajesh ji's life and Nalini ji's life is they are very wise old souls from the past life. Nothing happens that you connect with Buddhism through Vipassana in India and you connect with Zen meditation, another form of Buddhism in Japan, just like that. Okay, because you have to remember, Buddha went from India to China and to Japan, and taught all these meditation techniques to different part of the world. This is how meditation moved in those areas of the East. You have to remember that if it happened centuries ago, is it something that we are carrying forward as a soul in different form, different body? Is there any connection between my soul and my Guru's soul that is putting me in front of all these divine souls together? That is why we gave the name of this program. This is Samarpan, is an interaction or interview between a soul with another soul to connect with the super soul, which is Paramatma or our Guru, in the presence of collectivity of souls, which is all the audience.
So we
Well,
have
one
one question from Rajesh Tarji ji, and there is the similar question from Preetam ji. So they're asking, is it possible that you share those 45-day video in the Guru Karya International group? And I think now that your videos have become so famous, everybody wants to see it. There are many people who have
Thank you.
posted
You're
that.
so kind to me, all of you. Of course, they are. If it can be any help to anyone, I'll be very happy. So you can write directly to me, so I can keep sending you, because it's not. It's my job now that
I would suggest Nalini ji, that after the Purnima day, because we complete the 8-day Shibir on Purnima international level, many centers. After the Purnima, next day you start the day 1, then day 2, like we have done in America, that after we completed our workshop, we continue for 45 days, and that will probably help sadhaks to benefit from it. But we want to thank you. In your country, please connect them with us. We want all those sadhaks to come forward and share the goodies, share the positive vibrations with all of us.
Sure.
Thank you.
Jai Baba
Kali.
Swami.
Sonal, thank you everyone. Thank you Zurika, Ritesh, and thank you Hitendra Bhai. It was really nice.
Thank you for your time.
We are so happy to have you, Nalini ji and Rajesh ji. It is so amazing how this session, this is Samarpan, and the other sessions we have in US, because I think USA has been, or Americas has been extremely active past few months. Again, it's a blessing of COVID, strangely, and we have got to know so many meditators all over the world. It's a blessing. So you don't get into Guru Karya thinking that this will happen, because you get into Guru Karya because you love Guruji. But this, like you said, he makes sure that every dream comes true. Like sitting right here, wanting to know everyone across the globe, he made that true. And it is very nice to be part of Guru Karya. So I would also encourage everyone that, it's like putting a brick in the whole temple. So why not put one brick and do your Guru Karya, even if it's small, big, doesn't matter, because there is no small, big when it comes to Guru Karya. And thank you again for joining us today.
Thank you very much, everybody, especially our guests, Nalini ji and Rajesh ji, for joining us.
Have a nice day.
Jai Baba Swami.
Bye.